in each of us the future of Skyrim, the future of
Hey guys, RP John back with another opening video. Today we're going to be unboxing Skyrim, the adventure game, plus the miniatures set, which is the expansion, whatever's. It adds more miniatures to it, but for sure we're going to open this up and see how it goes. Yeah, like I said, we haven't done an open in a while, so let's go and get started. Alright, so we're going to open up the Skyrim adventure game. Sorry, I just moved the whole thing, so I just moved the camera. So I'm gonna tilt this a little bit so you guys can see it. But there you go. Looks amazing. Like the artwork from the game. Definitely will play a game because you can play solo or up to 8 players, I believe, 5 to 8 players, something like that. I can't really know, but definitely gonna be painting some miniatures. I know this game has been out since, I don't know, it's been out for a while. I don't know. It was on sale on Amazon, so I decided to pick it up. I saw it a long time ago in Bellevue, Washington. I saw it at one of those tabletop game shops or things that, you know, just to see what it is about. But it was a little too expensive, but it dropped the price. I think this was 110 originally. I think it was 160 or something like that, and then this one was. And then this one here was 60 bucks online, the miniature upgrade set. So we're gonna open this one first, and then we're gonna jump into that one. First and foremost, I'm gonna grab my knife. Like, that's already mostly open, so we're just gonna open it real quick. Which is another. Since I'm getting into tabletops, I've been actually enjoying them a lot lately. It's something that I like. I like painting them, and you know, and just enjoying the whole hobby aspect of it. So here's what we open up here. Oh, we got a lot of bags. Oh, a lot of mini bags for our tokens and stuff. That's nice. Here's the rule book. I'm gonna have to go through it so I can read it. So, anyways, here's the rule book. Here's the components. It's basically pretty simple. Adventure scenario book. Interesting. Okay. And then we got a lot of cutouts. What are these? This is like your spells and things like that, probably. Your character cards. Yeah, you get character cards there. So you get 4 of them because this is a 4-player game. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a couple boxes, save boxes. Okay, so we'll definitely look at these. So save box character. Oh, these are players. Board save box, player save box. So we got a lot there. More baggies, so you can see, and then the board. Just put this aside real quick. I am excited to play this game. Oh, this is actually a big one. Oh, I didn't realize, oh, this is. I'd rather just get the mat. Okay, I didn't realize it's gonna be that big. That is a huge board. Get a lot of cool stuff though, for sure. Yeah, this is a big board. I'm definitely gonna be look into this game for sure. It's kind of nice that it actually folds up correctly in a specific pattern, which is nice. So we're gonna toss that in there. Bring this back. So we got our tokens here. Don't know what these all do yet. Figure it out as we go. We're just opening it up. I'm gonna guess this is the same thing. Look, because you get So here's this piece. Alright, there we go. It's gonna tilt that. So we got a bunch of cards. So it feels like the same as Dark Souls, actually. Like the same concept, but a little bit more different. Interesting. Absorb health. So we basically got our weapons, our shields, I guess. Not 100% sure. Lock picks, probably accessories and items and things like that. Then we got more weapons, probably items, weapons, armor, probably. Then this is our. It says upgrade pieces, winter hold, cheaper. So basically, I think this is your status. So I'm not 100% sure what that does. It seems like resources. And then a bunch of cubes. Different players, by the way it looks. More, I think these are your health. I'm not stamina, probably, because that's what it looks like to me from the Dark Souls game. Then we got our dice. Is someone guessing? Okay, so that's a lot of good stuff. Actually, that's a lot of stuff for definitely a lot of stuff in this game. I'm gonna guess that these are your these are hollow too. So this must be like your legendaries, maybe, like probably like a influence. These are your from re-campaigns. Oh, it's a little bent though. These are your monster cards, I'm guessing. And then closing, failure, successes. Okay, so this is probably definitely your objectives. That's what I'm gonna guess right there. It's pretty cool. I like it so far. Yeah, more stuff. You get dividers. I'm gonna guess that's dividers. Get a stronghold just like the game. And then this is your quests. Yeah, these are quests here. So you get a lot of good stuff already in this. This is actually a huge box. I ain't gonna lie about that. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna place these. And then here is your card box. We'll probably cut that out. Anyways, so here is the Jesus. Okay, this is your card box. So we're gonna take a look at these. But yeah, these are a bunch of cards, quests, probably. This is actually a huge game. I ain't gonna lie about that. I'm probably not putting those together correctly. But let's take a look at the miniatures. A lot of good spacing, for sure, for putting stuff in the, the tokens, and it's a very good box for putting your stuff away. That's pretty nice. So we're definitely gonna take a look at the miniatures here. All right, so just gonna tilt this down a little bit. There's the miniatures for it. And that's your those cat people. I can't remember what they're called now. You got the Nord. Those are pretty cool. I like that one. That'll be a fun kind of paint job here for sure. So you get to pick characters. This is your. Not sure what this one is. This is your elf, I think. You're definitely your elf. And then not sure 100% who they are. I think these are your classes, actually, I believe. Huh. Okay. We'll figure out the game. We'll definitely do a let's play or something like that for our first game. Solo, so I can learn the rules and stuff and go from there. I mean, the miniatures are really nice. Almost 3D, almost like resin print, but they're definitely, they feel like the Halo ones. Hold on, let me see if I grab one of those. So this is the Halo So they are definitely using that type of material. Hopefully it focus. There you go. Definitely feels like it's that same plastic. Yeah, that's what it feels like, for sure. But yeah, this is the Halo. So this is older than the Halo, so they're using the same plastic model for sure. But it'll be interesting. I'll probably use speed paints on these two here because I haven't painted these. I bought this pre-ordered too, so but yeah. So miniatures are pretty cool. I like those. So we'll go ahead and check out those cards real quick. All right. So now that we're back, let's go check out these cards real quick. So it's an adventure game. I know you got to do a lot of quests and fighting enemies and stuff like that, and seems like a very fun game to play with. Fix that right now. Let me put something different. Okay, so we got a Call of Duty close. So we definitely. So this would be. Yeah, these are like quests for sure. Quests, I can see them. There's no success and failure. So I know just ways so you can. It's pretty hard to lose this game, but also you can lose the game for sure. I think if you die or something like that. So this is the monster cards. I like that they're hollow because I don't see that in most tabletop games. So I like that a lot. So you got that Spring and Earth Mother. So yeah, definitely some of the. What's it called? Some of the caricatures or like the NPCs and enemies and stuff that you fight in the game, for sure. I like the fact they're kind of a hollow thing, and they're really. They don't feel like it's heavy card, not like cardstock. Probably it's like I don't know. It feels like almost plastic, for sure. And then this is your. I think this is part of your housing, I think, or something like that. Or I know there's markets and black markets and stuff. This is so back here. So it's two different cards. So let's just go through it. So we got Oblivion Beckons, Unexpected Trolls. This is like when you're free roaming. Okay, so more like. When you're out exploring, I guess. So that's what I guess. Stronghold, Orc Stronghold. Yeah, these are like your random encounters. That's interesting. So definitely interesting about that. Let's look at these. These are also kind of a hollow cards. Like I said, you don't see that often. Only. I mean, I haven't been playing tabletops that long, but. I know I've seen them on Star Trek Into the Unknown. That's the first time I've seen them. Yeah, these are nice. Forge Frame, okay. Tus Armor, Tusun, Predator Grace, Mythic Dawn Rope. Because you got caster stuff, and then daggers, and swords, and maces, battle axes. Damn, these are good. These look good. I ain't gonna lie about that. Those are really nice. Yeah, this is your influence cards. Yeah, this is pretty neat there. So basically, you influence the people, I guess, in the game. So interesting. Okay. This is your restoration results. Become a subject test. Okay. These are almost the same cards as this, as the ones I've seen, like the random encounters. But yeah, this is looks like a fun game. We'll definitely play one solo because it's 1 to 4 players, and then there's the expansion for which I'll put it right about. Well, I'll put it right here on the screen. So we got roll, restoration, results, push. These are your quest. This looks like quest cards, and then they change out to hiring mercenaries, so you get to hire mercenaries. Brotherhood member. Brotherhood Gossip, okay. So it seems like it's definitely going to take time to learn this game for sure. And then Stronghold. This is something different too. This is so hard to open it. So yeah, there we go. Trash. Alright, so we got the tarot card size, sneak, combat. Oh, this is your like your rounds and turns, actions and sequences. Okay, so this is like your reference cards. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So you get 4 of them, which is nice. This one here, I think these are dividers. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it came with something with the cards because there's so many cards. 300, 100. I don't know what this means. Is there a reference to the cards? Anything like that? No. Let's take a look. Actually, I'm gonna pop these out. So these are your. This is the same thing. This is like random encounter, or no? That's your. This is world quests. Okay, world quests. Also, we got part quests, like a long, like side quest, but longer, like in the game. Same thing. And these are your White Run. I want to test what I'm learning. Laws of Men. Okay. Yeah, these are all quest cards for sure. And then your boss. I think this is your boss at the end. Like these ones. These are your boss battles. Yeah, this is your boss battle. And your encounters. Yeah, and then you got your encounters right here. Interesting. They're all numbered too. I've noticed that. So I'm guessing that these dividers go to your quests and go like that. So it's very nice of them to throw in some dividers. So as you can tell, it's probably definitely a game. It's just one. It's like 90 to almost 2 hours, 3 hours for gameplay. You get the followers, and then more encounters. Okay, so and then we got clean hands, more quests. I think this is a quest. The objective, hire mercenaries. Okay, and then dungeon campaign 3 chapter. Oh, these are in sequence of chapters. That's right. I remember now. I was reading about it. There's chapters, and then there's 2 campaigns, I believe. You don't have to play the full game, but it's 3 chapters per campaign or something like that. I remember right. So definitely we'll get to it. But I'm not gonna open them because yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot for sure. But yeah, then we got our weapon cards too, which is 9 and items. These are chests, so this is gonna be your chest. So this is like almost the same concept as Dark Souls, the board game. If you think about it, like if you look at the, because I think those are 2 different companies. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the same concept. Because your cubes go there, cubes go here, right? So it's upside down. And then I'm guessing your armor goes here. And weapons somewhere here. We'll figure it out. But it looks interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and open the next one and see how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna make it easier. So here is the expansion. Well, it's the miniatures upgrade, right? So I guess to make it look better, in my honest opinion. I think it does come with a couple of new characters and adversaries, and it's a primer book. Call to arm dice, so you get different dices. So as you can see, so you get definitely the enemies here. Got a roaming dragons, which is pretty cool right there. You get your Dedras, Dumner cultist. I don't know how you say that. Dulmor, Justicars. Because I've played Skyrim for sure. Trolls, Guthium Chosen, one Ulfric Militia. So, and then you get your little minis. I think you can add extra followers and heroes and stuff. 10 alternative hero sculpts. So this is more of a like the actual miniature set, like an actual miniatures box. So I know there's the Dearborn, I can't remember. There's another expansion for it for sure. There's a so it's upside down. So here's the main box for it. Right there. Looks pretty cool. Sorry for the mess. I'm going through renovations right now. Probably skip that. So here you go. Calls to Arms Primer Book. So preparing for battle, measuring. Says other than context, the only thing you need to start playing is called around ruler tape. Okay. Interesting. So this is a different way to play. Prepare for battle. This, if you enjoyed Elder Scrolls board game and your thirst is not quenched for adventures in Themerial, why not try this introduction to Elder Scrolls Call to Arms? All you need is a model dice game mat, including this box, a standard tape measure marked in inches, plus his booklet. Oh, so this is, you can just play with the minis. You don't even have to play with the... Okay. Interesting. So here's all the minis. You get a lot of them, actually. So definitely a lot of minis. You get 2 heroes. Oh, actually, never mind. You get basically 2 boxes of minis. Holy shit. That's a lot. That is a lot. So here's the alternate miniatures there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks really cool, actually. And then you got your dragones, your dragons, right here. No, that's not your dragon. That's there you go. Oh, here you go. This is your dragons. They're tiny, tiny dragons. Might as well just be baby dragons at this point. Look at how tiny these are. I would imagine it because, you know, the board game for Dark Souls is just like the bosses like this big, you know, or like, yeah, they could be super huge. They're not even miniature. They don't even look like miniatures. So here's your character card. Let's take a look at that real quick. So we got your Redguard Warrior, Redguard Sellsword, Orc Warrior, Orc Headsman, Nort Warrior, Khajiit Warrior. Oh yeah, that's right. The Khajiit are the fucking cat ones. Imperial Legionnaire, Imperial. I like the fact that you use the what's it called, the like the models from the game. I like that. So you get your health, stamina, magicka, your height, and your cost. And then, so this is more of a faster game. That's what I'm gonna think about. Yeah. And you just need a mat, so you don't need an actual, like, it's kind of more like just playing fight, and that's it. Interesting. So you get Argonians, you get Altmer's Legionnaire, Altmer Illusionist, and then we'll go back to Redguard Warriors. Okay, so beard cards, the back here, it's almost the same thing. What's the difference? Shattered Blade, Sheath Blade. Sheath Blade. What's the difference? Huh. Okay. I don't know what the difference is on that one, but we'll figure it out. So let's take a look at the minis here. This is your, so you definitely have different players, different player cards for sure. And this guy is an orc. Looks like an orc. Yeah, definitely looks like an orc. Okay, and you got your dice here. It's nice. Get different colors. You get negatives though. Like, you get your 6-sided dice, which is pretty cool. I don't know what these symbols mean yet. Then you got your negative. Not 100% sure what that is. So, and then the white, the yellow dices. You got a D20, I think. This looks like a D20. I'm not 100% sure what to mouse. No, it's not D20. That's a D10 probably. I don't know. I still don't understand the part of the dices yet, but I mean, they look nice though. I ain't gonna lie about that. I like the red plastic and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I mean the same plastic they use. It's nothing different, but definitely gonna be painting these guys up along with Dark Souls and Halo Flashpoint, because I really want to get these painted. I want to get these painted, but I'm working on Legion right now, so definitely I need to post a. I'm gonna do a lat LE. For sure, that's when I'll post one of those so I can build it and paint it and everything. It's gonna take time because that first one took me like at least a week, 2 weeks, something like that. Just time. Time is funny, friend. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Oh, I didn't even look at the cards. Hold on a second. Sorry, I forgot about the cards. So I'm just gonna use the sword on this one without damaging anything. Not the sword, the knife. So let's take a look what we got here. So we got Cultible Baltia, Dragonlings. This is your, yeah, these are all your enemy cards here, so that's pretty interesting. So you definitely get enemy cards. So on this part of the game, it's 1 to 4 players, right? So no, because there's another box that says 5 to 8 players. So I'm guessing that's a. So it's definitely a 4-player game. I think you can just choose your character. That's interesting. So all right. So what do you guys think about it? I personally like. It looks great. The game looks amazing. I can't wait to actually start playing and see the rule sets, and yeah, I can't wait to actually start playing some Skyrim, and then hopefully do a quick let's play and a rundown on how to play the game. So we'll eventually come up, so just make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you guys can follow and share and whatever's comments that you gotta play. Tell me I suck, I don't care. Whatever you want to put in the comments down below or whatever. So anyways, RP John out. I'll see you guys next time.